Wow.
Yo,
What's going on, man?
yo, John, thank you for having me, man. It's your boy
I
Ashley.
appreciate you, man. How you feel about the Dylan Edwards situation, brother?
Man, to be honest with you, looking at the whole situation, Dylan Edwards had to do what was best for him. But honestly, I agree with you. I think it's for the money. Like, let's keep it real. Like, there's not many programs that are head and shoulders better than Colorado from a talent standpoint. And we're only talking about those teams that was in the college football playoffs. And that's mainly because their upfront offense and defensive line is on a whole nother level from what we
Yeah,
saw last year, right? So a guy
yeah,
like Dylan Edwards, he was best suited at staying at Colorado, in my opinion, because his strengths are catching the ball out the backfield, getting those tosses, putting him in the scat back, putting him in the screens. And then he was featured. He was the number one guy. So for
yeah,
another guy to come in, all you doing is just sharing the reps, which benefit him because now he doesn't have to worry about pass blocking, which he doesn't have to worry about running in between the tackles. So
yeah.
I think it's really because I don't think Coach Prime necessarily have favorites, but I think he's going to favor the guys who's in the weight room day in, day out, which Dylan Edwards was, I believe. That's
Yeah.
on focus, watching film, and wants to get to that next level. So I think it was a bag that was particularly set for Dylan Edwards for him to
Right.
leave because he's a freshman. He was a true freshman last year. That means he went from high school to playing big time college ball,
Big
starting.
boy. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And he was wearing a single digit number. And to wear a single digit number in college, that's a big deal. So, that's what I believe. I believe that he left for a bag that was dedicated for him. Um, who knows what school he's going to end up at, but I honestly
Yeah.
don't think it's going to be a better situation because even though there's probably teams who are a handful of teams that may be head and shoulders a little bit better than Colorado at this point, there's
Right.
not a better situation for him, in my opinion. There's no, even those schools like the Michigans, the Texas, the Alabamas. Those are the schools who we will say as of last year. We're not saying right now, but as of last year, what we've seen on tape, those are the teams that are head and shoulders better. But
Right.
there's no other team that has the eyes as Colorado. It's Coach Prime and that Hall of Fame coaching staff that he got at this point. I mean, like, what more would you want, in my opinion, outside looking in?
Exactly. And then the offense was built around his abilities. And so Pat Shermer had already had play selection, put him in a scheme, had him where he's got like going to have production. I just don't think the Ohio State guy coming is the reason why he's leaving. I just got a hard time believing that, bro.
Yeah, yeah, and it'll be different if he was fifth on the depth chart, fourth on the
Yeah,
depth
he
chart.
was
He
RB1.
was RB1. He came in RB1, and everybody thought it was going to be Austin McCaskill or Cavassier Smoke, but he came in, outbeat those guys. There's a reason why he
Yeah,
RB1. So it's hard for me to believe that the Ohio State kid, he got so scared that this kid is, or whatever, that he was just like, yeah, I'm gonna get up out of here. It just
right.
it just doesn't add up. You know what I'm saying? So I played college football as well. And, even though I'm an artist now, obviously or whatever, but I'm just saying, like, looking at this game, playing this game, competitors don't get scared of competition.
Right.
He has the type of speed that changes the spec of the offense coming from out the backfield. And his skill set is more suited for today's NFL.
Yeah.
So, and Pat Schumer is the guy that could highlight all his skill sets. So I agree with you, John. You know what I'm saying?
Because my whole thing is, man, I'm not gonna come on here and lie to the people and say like this is that because ultimately don't nobody know. But I just got a hard time believing that Ohio State running back dude, he nice,
Yeah, yeah,
but you RB1.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah,
I'm I'm the man over here.
yeah, 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 yeah,
You cool over there,
yeah,
but
yeah,
now you got to come over here
yeah, yeah.
and prove to me why you deserve to be RB1.
Facts, 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 facts.
You
I
know, like I don't care what nobody's saying, but man, money talk BS walk, bro.
facts,
At
facts,
the end of the day, and when it's all said and done, y'all gonna be like John Liquidator, you right. Watch.
facts. bro, I'm tapped into your channel, man. I'm really a fan of your channel, man. So I actually look for you between you and pause and Bucky to give me the real actual factual well
Yeah.
off, you know. So yo, shout out to you, man. I hope to have you on my podcast one day. Can the Brothers Get a Rap podcast? Like I said, I'm a big fan of your platform because you keep giving that real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
bro, we gotta keep it real. We can't come on here and be fake because it's millions of fans watching. It's thousands of people. As soon as you come up here trying to hem haw around, now you lose kind of credibility.
yeah,
People want to
yeah,
know why. You know what I'm saying? I've been around for so long. I get the numbers I get because I keep it real.
yeah.
I ain't come on here and lie.
Yeah, yeah. And can I let people in on a little secret? When playing college football, these schools, to be honest with you, they not crazy about running backs and receivers. They have the big time players, the guys who separate themselves. But when you talk about that upper echelon of college football teams,
Yeah,
it's really about them big boys because those guys like receiver skill guys on both sides of the ball, they fall off trees. They're gonna
right,
land. If you got you a quarterback and you got a solid offensive line, defensive line, and you got the depth of that too on both sides of the ball,
right.
that's really the difference between those teams and that team.
Yeah,
Michigan dominated the way they dominated because their offensive line and their defensive line and the depth of their team, it was unmatched. Like I never seen Michigan. I'm the biggest Michigan fan in the world. I really mess with Colorado because of Coach Prime. But at the
right.
end of the day, like Michigan, we dominated Ohio State. I've never seen Michigan dominate Alabama the way I was so proud that we beat Alabama. You know what I mean? Like,
Bro.
so yeah, my bad. Go ahead.
No, 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 no. Finish.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm like, so that's where Colorado is pivoting when they
Yeah,
point was bringing in the big boys and not just bringing in a few. They brought in the depth of big boys up front.
yeah,
The amount of pass rushers Colorado got is crazy this year. Oh my
yeah.
God, the scary front from team one, team two, possibly the team
Facts.
three. So they know what they're doing. I just can't. I got too much faith in Coach Prime, the staff that he's built around, the players that he have there, and let's keep it real. The guys that they're losing, they're add-on guys. They're not guys who are foundational pieces. And I don't mean that in no disrespect,
Yeah,
because tremendous talent. And I really hope that they land on their feet and are able to feed their families. I really hope that. But
yeah,
for the sake of the Colorado, we got to keep it real. Like they not foundational pieces. I think Dylan is a great player, but I think his production can be replaced. We will miss him because he was a fan favorite. He gave it his heart. I'm telling
yeah,
you,
yeah,
emotionally, he had me hooked when they was playing TCU and he scored on 4 tugs. I was like, oh my God, his speed and just the timing of the moment.
yeah.
But his production can be replaced, in my opinion.
Yeah. Well, brother, I appreciate you jumping on here with me, man. I wish you nothing but the best.
Thank
DM
you.
me on Instagram or Twitter, man. You want me to come on your
Yes.
podcast,
Yes.
man? I'm down.
Thank you, man. I appreciate you and thank you for having me, bro.
I appreciate you, brother.